Hello, Misty. My name is Ike. I'll be your server today. Can I get you started with something to eat before you begin?
I would like some hors d'oeuvres.
Today's episode, I'm not making any jokes about that. Today's episode is all about Food Fridays appetizers.
Or hors d'oeuvres, which if you sound it out as hors d'oeuvres.
Misty, everybody. It's Food Fridays, and you know what that means.
Sometimes rice and sometimes it's
appetizers. Oh, boy. More whores right after this.
Are we ready to begin?
Good morning!
My name is Misty.
Come on, Ike, it's time.
We would be honored if you would join us.
The greatest adventure of all time.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Come on, let's get in character.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh, come on!
You weren't expecting hors d'oeuvres, were you?
I was.
Okay. I was either going to mispronounce it or let you do it later. So I just thought I would just get it out of the way.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Because when you read it, and I've seen so many people try to sound it out in like a restaurant, and then you just have to very, very lovingly say, that's hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, and then it's funny when people try and order hors d'oeuvres. How are your hors d'oeuvres?
How are your hors d'oeuvres?
I don't see a price listed here.
Okay, I'm done with that.
Or this is good too. Are your hors d'oeuvres fresh? No, they're frozen.
That's a name for a whole group of food. It's not just a thing.
An appetizer is a
so
small
good.
dish of food or a drink taken before a meal or the main course of a meal to stimulate one's appetite. Who decided we needed food before more food? Keep reading to learn about the origins of appetizers. Then take a look at what delicious pre-meal snacks we have to offer here at Little Rizzo's.
I love that both you and I are on individual restaurant pages that want to talk about the history.
Guys, go to littlerizzo's.blogspot.com if you want to read along.
Or 158main.com, which I'm not sure where that's at. It's somewhere in the 802 area code.
Located over on
New England style Vermont goodness. So, hors d'oeuvre is the French name for appetizers. It is spelled HORSD apostrophe OEUVRE, hors d'oeuvre. Appetizer refers specifically to building the appetite. Hors d'oeuvres literally mean outside of the masterpiece. So, basically the ancient Romans and the Greeks are depicted lounging with trays of fresh fruit, wine, olives, and cheese. Their feasting style surely inspired our modern-day appetizers. Their meals are said to have been, pardon the choice of words, an orgy of hors d'oeuvres.
You're fired.
That is what the website says. Oh, thank God for Vermont. They also included fish and seasoned vegetables. The main course featured some of the same foods, but in larger quantities.
I have a list of the top 10 most popular
Oh, God, I'm so excited.
appetizers.
Appetizers are my favorite. I would probably just eat appetizers.
They've all become main courses.
Yeah, of course.
At number 10.
Of main course.
She's lost it, folks.
It's Friday.
It's 345 episodes to get her to crack.
I've cracked.
Number 10. I don't know if I believe this. Oysters Rockefeller.
They are tasty. It's the only way I like oysters.
They are tasty. Does that mean they're cooked? Yes.
Yeah.
More
fire.
cops. More
Another
cops.
fire.
You want me to do all 10 and we'll get back
Yeah,
to...
why don't you? Yeah.
Number 9. Egg rolls.
So many delicious variations.
Number 8. I don't believe this for a second. Waldorf salad. Number 7. Pigs in a blanket. Number 6. Deviled eggs. Number 5. Mozzarella sticks.
I got really excited.
You thunder-stealing son of a bitch.
I got really excited.
I'm going to turn my screen off so you can't see it. Chicken fingers at number 4.
Nom, nom, nom.
Number 3, shrimp cocktail. Number 2, avocado toast.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
That's an appetizer?
Yeah.
That's a breakfast sandwich.
It is, but yeah.
Number 1 is onion rings.
Oh,
Let's just
that's
get
a
some
side,
onion
not
rings
an
for the
appetizer.
table. Exactly. I need to find out.
Where did that list come from?
It was so bad I don't even want to tell anybody.
Okay. I just wanted to write them a strongly worded letter about how much their list sucked.
Then you can go to tasteatlas.com.
Okay. All right. So, during the Renaissance, the 14th to 17th century, physicians recommended eating small morsels of salty meats prior to a meal in order to prepare the digestive system for the main course and ensure proper digestion. Appetizers have been served in nearly all cultures. Historians believe this practice evolved quite naturally after we set aside our hunter-gatherer lifestyle and became more sedentary. Perhaps an instinctive evolution of our grazing days where small bites of fruit and nuts indeed set the tone for a long-awaited real meal.
I got more.
Okay, hit me.
I got a better list.
Okay,
This
I
is
like
going
it.
1 to 25.
Okay, I'm ready.
And it's on insanelygoodrecipes.com.
She's right. Like, I can tell already.
25 classic American appetizers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Number 1, pigs in a blanket.
Oh, yeah.
Number 2, spinach artichoke dip.
Tasty.
Number 3, crock pot buffalo chicken wings. You can take the crock pot off of that, just buffalo chicken wings. Number 4, cream cheese fruit dip. Number 5, cocktail meatballs. Those are good. Those little wieners are pretty good too.
Little Smokies.
Yep. Hormel chili dip, or basically
That's
like a
queso.
queso dip. Yeah. Mac and cheese bites. Oh.
Get in my mouth.
Mott sticks. We already said that one. Velveeta sausage dip. This lady's cheating to get to 25.
She really is. Because that's still just queso with sausage in it.
I'm changing my mind about this list.
Tachos!
Nachos.
Yes!
It's nachos on tater tots,
Yeah!
which I fully endorse.
Joyce and I used to make those all the time.
Shout out Joyce.
Yep.
Cowboy crack dip. All right, we're just going off the reservation here.
No, cowboy crack dip's actually a pretty popular, like, Midwest thing. It's a thing.
What is it?
You wouldn't like it. It's got sour cream and stuff in it. It's creamy.
If you like your cheesy sausage dip to have a little more flavor and just a hint of sweetness, go for cowboy crack over Velveeta. Okay. Bacon wrapped shrimp. Peel and eat shrimp. Buffalo chicken dip. I love buffalo chicken dip. Even I know it's got sour cream in it. I don't believe it. Pizza rolls. Extra crispy onion rings. Cheeseburger sliders. Deviled eggs. Quick and easy nachos. Southern hush puppies. Caramelized onion dip. Believe it or not, your boy
You like
Ike,
that?
I used to eat them with Ruffles potato chips only.
I was going to make that for Thanksgiving last year as an appetizer, and I didn't because I was like, he won't eat that.
I will.
Now I know that it's okay because I make a really good one.
Bloomin' onion.
Oh, who done loved going down to, hula hands with some secretaries and having a bloomin' onion after work?
Hula hands?
Yeah, that's in the Midwest.
I know. I came from a hula hands town,
Okay.
but I would have gone Outback.
Sure, that too. Everybody has their own version of the bloomin' onion. They all stole it.
If you had to pick the number one place for bloomin' onion in America, wouldn't you go Outback?
I haven't been to an Outback in probably maybe
They
once in my whole life.
literally
in
invented
the
it.
first place.
They invented the bloomin' onion. It's
right.
a trademark.
And all the other things that are not Australian that they sell.
There's not a single thing in that restaurant that's Australian.
Not one.
Ask any person from Australia or Austria. Mini bagel pizzas and soft pretzel bites and classic American appetite. What? I can't read.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, you just want a whole bunch of appetizers, don't you?
I'm trying to find the most sold appetizer at restaurants in America.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. So, while hors d'oeuvres refer to the part of the meal one may indulge in prior to the chef's masterpiece, amuse gales, a term that is often used interchangeably with appetizer, means teaser for the palate, which also nowadays is amuse-bouche.
A what?
Amuse-bouche. It's a teaser for the palate. It's something that they walk up to your table and they give you one bite of one thing to like tease your palate.
Oh.
Refers to small buffet-style dishes served at parties rather than the introductory course to a meal. Yeah. So some people also call appetizers and hors d'oeuvres starters.
Can I get you guys started with
Can
something?
I get you guys started with something?
50 most popular North American appetizer. Nope.
Are you trying to figure out what the most popular appetizer?
It won't tell me, but I've got 10 of the latest appetizer trends.
Ew, read that real quick.
Street tacos, octopus, cauliflower, like buffalo cauliflower. Vegan cuisine, Asian cuisine, wings are still a thing. Sliders, seaweed's pretty popular.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern influences, hummus in the thing, and burrata.
Burrata is very popular right now.
It's seen a growth of
having a
113% in U.S. menus, but only 19% of consumers actually know what it is. This cheese.
It's mozzarella cheese that's extra creamy in the middle.
Oh.
Yeah, you would not like it.
Burrata in my mouth. I don't know where that came from.
So this part of the internet tells me, here is a list very quickly of the 10 most popular appetizers from your favorite chain restaurants in the United States.
Okay.
So, number 10 is the Cheddar Bay Biscuits from Red Lobster.
What?
Number 9 is the calamari at Carrabba's.
Okay.
Number 8 is the Whiskey Bacon Jam Sliders at the Hard Rock Cafe.
Okay.
Number 7 is the lasagna fritters at the Olive Garden.
When you hear your family.
The number 6 is Imperial Dip from the Bonefish Grill.
Okay.
Number 5, Southwest Egg Rolls from Chili's. They're so good. Number 4 is the Towering Onion Rings from Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Number 3, the Chicken Lettuce Wraps from P.F. Chang's, which are so
good.
tasty. I have some of this lettuce in my fridge right now just because I'm trying to figure out how to replicate these at home.
There's some lettuce wraps that I'm about to have in a city that I'm going to this weekend that I'm very excited about.
Number 2, the Brew Pub Pretzels with beer cheese dip from Applebee's. Are you ready for it? The number 1 from chain restaurants.
Can I guess?
Yeah, take a guess. I think it's the boneless chicken wings from Applebee's.
I think that it's going to be some kind of nachos.
Oh, you might be onto something.
But
there's also no mozzarella sticks on this list.
Mod sticks are a pretty big one, but we're talking about chain restaurants. I'm going to go either nachos. I'm going nachos.
Okay.
But I don't know from where.
I'm really okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The
Whoa.
grilled shrimp from Texas Roadhouse.
What? As an appetizer?
This is amazing. I'm also surprised this took the top spot. That's what the writer actually wrote.
Does it explain why?
When I really reflect on my favorite apps, this one immediately does actually come to mind. It was garlicky, buttery, made me want to get up and dance. Every restaurant should put bread under their proteins to catch the sauce. It made so much sense. Most places don't do this. Interesting. That's from delish.com.
I wouldn't necessarily go and just get some shrimp for the table. I would do it for calamari. We do calamari a lot. In my clique, we do oysters.
Well, I mean, a lot of people also don't always do it as communal food for the table. Like some people will pick an appetizer that they want. Like I've been at a dinner where someone's been like, "Hey, do you want to split that?" I'm like, "No, I want to order that to myself."
Oh.
Like, because I like it that much, I don't want to have to share it with someone.
Yeah, like they're getting it as a main?
No, like, I mean, some restaurants, they're not all gross American-sized portions of things. So, like, some restaurants you can go and get, like, that order of shrimp, and it's got, like, 3 shrimp. And it's like, no, I want that all for me.
Okay.
I don't want to have to share it with you.
What's something that you would order just for yourself and not share? All right.
Definitely those lettuce wraps at P.F. Chang's.
Yeah.
Like, you try and stick your hands in my lettuce wrap, we're going to have a problem.
That's another thing, though. Like, when people order, like, a wedge salad or something like that, like, that's not for sharing.
It's not. Get out my salad.
And why does wedge salad always have to come with ranch? There's no
A lot of times it doesn't. A lot of
substitute.
times it comes with blue cheese, just so you know.
Either
the traditional
way,
wedge salad is
ranch,
with blue cheese.
dressing, and blue cheese dressing are the same thing.
They're not.
They are. They taste exactly the same. They're disgusting and white and creamy. Why can't I just get a little Italian dressing on my wedge? I have to sit out on the wedge game my whole life.
I don't really understand that because it's not like they're pre-made.
They're not.
Because they would get wilty and disgusting. So I don't understand where you go that you can't be like...
Try it.
Especially
Try
these days, dressing on the side is like a thing.
It is a thing.
And people
Good luck
just
getting
still
a wedge
tell you
salad
no.
like that. Yeah, I get
Punch
to-
him in the mouth next
Dude,
time. That's dumb.
I was somewhere this weekend.
I'm mad at that for you right now.
I went to a Philly steak place this weekend. I asked for a half chicken, half Philly, or half steak, and they were like, "Yeah, we can't do that."
Why?
And I was like, "You physically don't have the ability to do that?" They're like, "Yeah, you can order a chicken and a steak and then rub them together." And I was like,
rub them together.
I was like,
you
bro.
can't just half chicken it and half steak. It comes out of a vat of chicken and steak
Yeah.
into
The
a
grill.
bun.
They may have pre-packaged it in the portions, but I wasn't happy, bro. I wasn't happy. Because when I grew up and I would go off campus for lunch in high school,
This makes me
we
so
went
angry
to a
for you.
Philly cheesesteak place every day.
Yeah.
And we got a half chicken, half steak Philly, and it was delicious.
I'm very mad for you because there's nothing across the board that makes me more irritated than when people cannot think outside of the box that they've been put in.
Yeah, and for
It is
$13.99 on a sandwich.
infuriating to me
Yeah.
when you can't just go, oh, yes, I understand that it's pre-packaged like that, but
Let me accommodate you.
yeah.
What are they going to do with the other
Stupid.
half portions? I don't know.
So, I'm sure half of them eat their meals there on their meal break for their shift.
They
So
were eating when we got there.
see?
All right, that's 15 minutes on appetizers. Leave us a comment and tell
And
us.
Misty and Isaac's anger and rage.
Yeah, let's just end it on a high note.
Okay. What is your favorite appetizer?
Nachos all day long. My whole life's pursuit is in the hunt for the perfect nacho with no sour cream. And I found them in 2 places.
Right. You told me about those.
They're on the second. Oh, well. Froggy.
Ooh, you got really excited
Yeah.
about nachos.
They're on the second floor of the horse track in Pasadena.
I love that.
Not on the first floor or in the inner court. And then there's a casino in the desert called Agua Caliente.
Mm-hmm.
At the sports bar only, they make a pretty good nacho.
I am gonna go with I like a beer cheese dip with hot pretzels.
Okay.
That's one of my favorites.
They have that there too.
Yeah. Salty and cheesy and
Salty and cheesy.
all of it.
Leave us a comment and tell us your favorite appetizer and where you like to get it from, because we'll probably try it when we're on the road. Coming up soon, the Misty and Ike 2022 tour dates are coming out soon.
What? No, they're.
This is coming out in November. By then, we'll have the tour booked.
Oh, okay.
You're getting off?
Yeah, are you going to talk to me about this?
Nope.
Okay.
Just get on the bus, lady. We're going on the road.
Okay.
Also, leave us a comment and tell us what city you'd like us to come to, because we're coming there anyway. Hey, and we're going to eat your appetizers.
You might want to
bunch
phrase
of-
it differently.
We're going to eat all your hors d'oeuvres.
Horty ovaries.
All right, boys and girls. We'll see you on Monday.